Earlier today, I caught up with the Independent Senator Jacqui Lambie. I began our discussion with her reaction to the anti-Semitic vandalism in Sydney's eastern suburbs overnight.
I just find it absolutely despicable. Someone is going to end up getting hurt before much longer. And quite frankly, we need to start charging those people when we catch them and making sure that judges actually do something about this and start making them pay for their sins. To be honest with you, this does not happen in this country. It is so un-Australian, and we already know the Jewish community out there is suffering. They're really feeling the weight, especially from the pro-Palestinian stuff that's been going on. And quite frankly, we're close to Christmas.
And you're worried that
the
protesters are pushing and pushing and pushing. And,
well, they're pushing and pushing.
Law enforcement needs to
law enforcement needs to get on top of this. Okay, we need to start taking these people, and we need to start punishing them and making them pay for what they are doing. And until you start seeing some disciplinary action out there, this will continue. Start setting examples of these people that are doing this stuff. Otherwise, we're never going to stop it.
Okay, yeah, well, that's a fair point, and maybe some tougher laws at the state level could be called on.
Yep.
Might be needed as well.
Yep.
Can I ask you about the Future Fund, if we bring our focus back to Parliament now, and the government looking to put some more directions to the Future Fund? They're saying that the dollars will be locked up for a further 6 years out to the 2030s. So they're not going to go and spend or, use that huge amount in the Future Fund. Are you comfortable with this further direction from the government?
No, I'm not. The Future Fund is supposed to be independent. So starting to tell where it's going to spend its money is no-go. It's a no-go zone. That's the first thing. What's worrying me is the Greens have not signed up for that housing bill that's going through, because they want an extra 10,000 houses that are built. Now, if they've done the deal with the Greens, then they've done the deal for that extra 10,000 houses. And I think what you'll find is they're going after that Future Fund to pay for it. Also, I noticed that they want to talk about spending it on, some of it going to energy companies or for energy, that sort of thing. Well, we already have the CFCE out there, and we already have ARENA. Okay, it's already got money in it. But starting to dictate to where that money's going to is absolutely not on.
Are you worried that it becomes less effective?
I'm worrying about it becoming an election fund, and it's not an election fund. It is a big super fund, and that money needs to be spent wisely, and it needs to have independent decisions. It cannot be swayed by what's going on with by politicians.
And deals with the Greens, you believe, behind a bit of that? Yeah,
I think. Well, if they've done this deal, right, and they're going to get this housing bill through, where's the money for the extra 10,000 houses coming from? Right, and I believe they're hitting this Future Fund, and that's not on.
When, if we look to the next 6 months, and you've been around politics a fair while now, I just wonder, what's your read on when you think we'll be going to the polls, to the election?
Well, I say this. If I'd have been the PM, I would have went on the 7th of December. I would have gone with some Christmas cheer and got it over and done with. First of all, it doesn't look like they're going to get an interest rate cut. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. The second thing is, by the end of March, you are getting your credit card bills. You've got all your kids that have been going back to school. You've got your energy bill coming through. Okay.
So you don't think we'll be coming back to Parliament next year?
I don't see why you come back to Parliament and then you're going to have you're going to run into estimates while we're blowing you all up and all that's going out there. Seriously.
So he'll likely call it after Australia Day, in your view?
Well, I would think that he'd call it after Australia Day, because I think it's the only way he's going to save his own skin, because things are getting pretty bad. People expected their electricity prices to go down. That has not occurred. You know, they've had nearly 3 years to do that, mate. That's really affecting the household budgets out there. There has been no decrease apart from here's $75 to make us look a little bit better, because we haven't been able to decrease your energy bill.
And on that electoral reform bill, the other independents were blowing up about it.
Yep.
Do you agree with them?
Absolutely. Right now, we're talking about a cost of living, and I have to laugh at Peter Dutton that's going to support this. So basically, they use $3 of the taxpayers' money out there. They take $3 off you for every vote that we get. They're now going to up that to $5, and we're in a cost of living crisis. What an absolute disgrace. So I say to Peter Dutton, don't sign on to that bill, because people cannot afford an extra couple of bucks, and it's for political slush funds, people. That's what they want the extra money for. You know, it really annoys me. How about they go out there and earn their seats instead of buying them? Some of us have to work nearly 7 days a week, mate. So get off your lazy butts and get out there and earn them. Stop doing this to the people out there, the taxpayer that doesn't have the money.
A couple of quick ones before you go. They're related. Social media age limit. It seems that people across the board are backing that. Are you hoping it gets passed by the end of next week?
Oh, well, you know what? Yeah, we're all hoping to back it. We haven't even seen a draft. We've got 4 more days of sittings after today, and there is no draft. There is no draft. We haven't seen it. It is absolutely despicable. How serious is the government that they want this through and we haven't even seen a draft? You know, what do they want to do? Just put it in there without us looking at it? I'm sorry, but there might be things where I can make amendments to make it even better. And same with other people out there making those amendments to make it better. Well, give us a bloody draft.
Yeah. Well, the misinformation bill looks like that's not going to be...
It's dead in the water.
No one's making that better. There were real concerns that was going to affect, put a chilling effect on free speech. Was that a worry for you?
Well, I do have a problem with the disinformation that's going on out there, and there is a lot of it, let's be honest. This bill is not going to fix it.
There are other ways to do it.
Yeah, there would be other ways to do it. This was turning into a mess, but it is dead in the water. So if they want to try their luck and bring this on, it's finished. They don't want a loss, no doubt.
Shelve it.
But I think it's gone, it's finished.
Jacqui Lambie, great to see you. Talk to you soon.
Thanks very much.